What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are doing something different, as you might have guessed by the title. I've seen a lot of people do these Boxycharm favorites from 2019. I know I'm a bit late for that, but I'm waiting for my January Boxycharm, which I wanted to show you guys in the video as an unboxing, but because of delays in the parcels and everything, that has been postponed. So I thought, why not do a Boxycharm favorites video, because I have lots of favorites from Boxycharm. So that's what we're gonna do today. It's not gonna be just makeup, it's some skincare, and some of them I did have, I think, some hair products, I'm not too sure. But it will be makeup and skincare both. So I wanted to share that with you guys, and I have already prepped everything, written like what month I got my product in. So we will start with that. So if you want to know what my favorites were in 2019, please keep on watching. So first thing first, I subscribed to Boxycharm in 2019, but that was at the end of March. I think that was exactly 31st March to be exact, I think. So I missed January and February, so I don't know what products there were, so I don't have any favorites from those months. And for the months that I have favorites, and the months that I don't have favorites, it doesn't mean that I didn't like anything from them. I did like, but nothing stood out to me as that important to show in this video, or something that I grab, you know, every single day. So okay, we will start with the first thing. This was the first palette that I got in my Boxycharm. So this is the PUR Festival palette. This is how it looks like. I love the shades in this, and I love how it has this really bright pink and then purple, and all these colors, all these shades are variable. They're not too bright for you. There are some glitters, and I did wear this glitter. I think I wore 24K Magic at my work one day, just because I was just feeling glittery eyes, and everybody's like, oh my god, I love your eyes, what did you use? And I was like, well, maybe I should start using glitter more. So this was one of my favorite palettes, and this came in April Boxycharm. I will do a couple swatches for you guys, one matte and one glitter, just so that I can show you how they look like. These are just really light swatches. I'm not doing anything, you know, like perfection swatches. So I'm not sure if the camera is catching that up. But this is the matte pink that I used, Wild Child. I think this is the most used shade. And this one is again that 24K Magic. And it does have a huge mirror, so it is really convenient to use, which is one thing I love about this palette as well. And I will leave the retail on the screen for every single product, so you can check it out there. And I did have another favorite from April that I think I talked about in my first video. This is the Artist Couture Summer Haze Diamond Glow Powder. So this is a loose highlighter, the best highlighter I've seen. I mean, you really don't even need to put too much into the top here. You can just, I'll just use another finger, and I'll show you how pigmented is this. This is right here. Not sure if the camera is catching it. Okay, yeah, I think we got it. So that was one of the things from April that I loved. So I'll show you the first thing that is holy grail, I think, for me. It's this Tarte Pro Glow palette. You can see it's super dirty just because I use it almost every single day. And it does have, I don't know, it has this mirror and this mirror, two mirrors on the side, and this is what the palette is looking like. So we have two blushes, two highlighters, and two bronzers. Now, one of the bronzer is with the sheen, so I don't use that one that often just because I am more of like a matte bronzer girl. I really like to use a nice matte bronzer, but I think that matte bronzer is one of the shades that I go to like every single day, and even I can use it in my crease. The colors are so pigmented. So that palette is super convenient if you have blush, highlighter, and bronzer in the same palette, because you don't need to grab so many things. And when you're doing your makeup, like, it minimizes your time. Let's say if I'm doing my makeup, if I have to grab a different bronzer, a different blush, and different highlighter, it's gonna take me like a minute or two extra. And if you're in a hurry, a minute or two, it's so important. Next we have up here, yes, I also talked about this, I think so. This is the Dominique Cosmetics Lemonade Lip Gloss. This is in the shade Peach Tea. As I said in my first video, I think, I love the smell of it. It is super pretty. It is not anything like dark or sticky on your lips. You know, if there are some lip glosses that are super sticky, this is what the swatch for it looks like. This is super pigmented, and also if you don't want to wear lipstick on an everyday basis just like I do, I really like to just go on with a lip liner and then a lip gloss on the top, and I think it looks perfect. So Dominique Cosmetics, and also from the month June. Then we have SKIN&CO cleanser. This might be a little dirty too, but this is the, okay, I don't know if it's focusing. SKIN&CO Truffle Therapy Whipped Polishing Cleansing Cream with Truffle Extract. That was a mouthful, but this is super smooth. Like, let's just say you were using butter on your skin. That's how this feels like, and it does take away most of my makeup. I always double cleanse, so this is the second part for my skin routine, and in that one I think it does the perfect job for that, and it leaves my skin super smooth. And I think that's because of the truffle extract that it has in here. This is also from the month June. The retail values of everything will be on the screen listed. Then in July, again, didn't have any favorites, nothing stood out to put up in this video. From August, Tarte Big Ego mascara. I did show you how the wand and everything looks like, and I think I also have one more, just because I love it so much. And September was the month when I actually subscribed to Boxycharm. I got off my wait list, so I have so many favorites from September. I think September has to be by far the best month for me for Boxycharm. So we will start with a really expensive and like a really moisturizing product. This is a Glow Recipe Pineapple Sea Bright Serum. It brightens and smoothens your face. After I used this, I could actually feel my skin getting better and maybe even brighten, because I was using this almost every single night, and this actually smells just like pineapple. So this was one of the things that I was super excited to get, and I was like, okay, I need to try this. And once I got it, I fell in love with it just the same day, because it provides hydration to your face. I have a combination skin, so my T-zone is pretty oily, but even when I used this at night, it didn't feel like over hydrating. You know, if you are an oily skin person, you can feel that sometimes, like, products actually tend to make you sweat, but this is not one of those products. This, you only need a couple drops and it works heavenly. So this is from September, Boxycharm. Another palette that we have is, I think I showed this as well. Yeah, there are some things that I showed in my first video. This is from Tarte. This is their Park Ave Princess palette, and this is more like a contour palette. So this is how the shades look like. And I've been using the bronzers pretty often, even if I want to just carve my cheekbones, or sometimes just do a little nose contour. I use this palette, and inside it has a huge mirror and it says chiseled like a diamond, and I'm like, yeah baby, yes. So this is, I love the packaging of it. Like, it's not all of the palettes that I love their packaging, but this one, like, It's beautiful. There was one more palette that I got. This is the Too Faced Natural Face Palette. I saw Kelly's track. She's one of my favorite bloggers. I saw her using this palette in almost like all of her videos and even for her wedding. And when I received this, I was super excited. I'm like, you know what? I need to try that because I really like Kelly and the things that she posts, and also she always has like honest reviews about everything. So if she likes something, it's good, but if she doesn't like something, she's gonna say that too. So she was all like up for this palette, and I was like, okay, if she says it's good, I mean it has to be. So it does have, I don't know if, okay, it does have this mirror, and then these are the shades. I mean, just look. And it took me a long time to figure out how I was gonna open this. I was like, okay, I can't open it, but then finally I could. Then we're moving on to Hank & Henry liner, which I am wearing today. And this is what this swatch was that for, but I had to like wash my hand, and it still didn't come off. So if you are looking for like a waterproof eyeliner and like a really smooth tip that can, you know, go towards whatever direction you want it to, it's this Henry. So you can see, pretty black, and it doesn't come off super easily. Not that you have to like scrub your eyes, but it's nothing like if you do this it's gonna come off. It's not like that. So I always needed like a good eyeliner, so I got this. Thanks Boxy, I love it so much. We have Dr. Brandt Hydro Biotic Recovery Sleeping Mask. God, this stuff is amazing, just because it does have like a little organic smell to it. I love using that some of the nights, but not for like every single night. October, I have a couple favorites in October as well. One of that being this Touch and Soul Glossy Skin Balm. I love how the packaging opens. Like it opens like this, and then you have this little top, and this is how it looks like. Foundation, concealer, whatever you're using, it just glides on. So love that. Then I was never aware of this exfoliation thing, but I got this Paula's Choice exfoliate in my October Boxycharm, and I actually chose it. There were a couple options, I think, and I chose this just because I thought, you know, I don't know about exfoliant or anything like that much, but now I use it almost every single night. So you just open and then you put it on like a cotton pad. It does say that it's for all skin types. It unclogs and shrinks enlarged pores. It smoothens and evens skin tone. Lightweight liquid, it absorbs quickly. That is true. It was super lightweight, and it actually absorbs pretty quickly into my skin, and I don't have to wait too long to apply my moisturizer. For November, Becca, look at this. This is what I got. This is the shade Vanilla Quartz. This is Shimmering Skin Perfector Pressed. So it's more like pressed highlight, you can say. We have December, the Ciate London Confetti highlighter. I was never aware of any highlighters like this, but when I got this, this is how it looks like, and this is what I have on my face today. I don't know if you guys can see pretty nicely, but it is beautiful. It has like golden, silver, and bronzy shades in it. I don't know if I can swatch it for you. I hope I can. This one, the one on the side right here. I really have no idea if the camera is picking any of those swatches, because they tend to like blend into your skin super nicely, so not sure about that. But it is a beautiful, beautiful highlight, just like this one, the one I'm wearing today. It's the same one, and I love it. I mean, there's this YouTuber that I really like. Her name is, I think, Juicy Jess, I'm not sure, but her name is Jaismeen too, and she always has like highlighters like this, like they go to her like cheeks and just blend like this, and I'm like, I don't know how that happens, you know. And after watching her videos, I kind of switched to this brush from Moda for my highlighters. I used to use a fan brush, but when I switched to this brush, I actually felt that it did apply highlighters to more space than what the fan brush would do. Last but not the least, look at that. What do you think this is? Well, you might think this is a book because it is actually designed like a book. But guess what? It's not. It's the Fairy Tales Storybook Cosmetics eyeshadow palette. And it says inside, it has a huge mirror. It says, "Life itself is the most wonderful fairy tale," which is said by Hans Christian Andersen. I hope you can see all the shades. I mean, I think this is everything I would want in a palette. So I created today's look with this palette. I really love this shade right here. Like, it screams my name. The shade name is Kiss. Okay, that is picking it up. The camera is definitely gonna pick it up. I mean, the shades are super pigmented, and one negative thing that I heard from most of the people about this palette was that it is not travel friendly because it's a huge palette. And I said to myself, I am not going on travel anytime soon. It's just gonna be in my vanity and I can use it whenever I want. So that is it. So these are all my favorites. I did like all of the stuff that I get from Boxycharm, stuff that I got in 2019, and I am just hoping to get my January 2020 Boxycharm. I think it will come about tomorrow or the day after that, so I will be filming that on a Saturday. But let me know in the comments down below if you just want to watch the unboxing of the January box, or you want me actually applying everything and showing to you how it works. So let me know about that. And that is all for today's video. Thank you so much for sticking by, and please like, share, and subscribe to my channel if you have not already. And I will see you very soon in my next video. Bye!